What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Cork to Glory. This is episode number 65. Now we're starting today's episode off with a trip to Old Trafford to take on the Red Devils on the back of our 3-1 victory over West Ham in the FA Cup last 16 in the last game in the last episode. As we know now, it is a case of when, not if, we win the Premier League title. With every passing game, every win that we get, we know we're one step closer to claiming our first ever Premier League title. And taking on the Red Devils away at Old Trafford, heading into the game, I would have taken a point. It was looking likely it was going to finish as a draw as well, but in stoppage time, as we kept our foot on the gas pedal, looking for a late winner in a very tough game, I must admit, very few chances. Barry Sharkey sent down the left-hand side, floats in across, and who's there to turn in the game winner? Oh, I mean, was it ever really in doubt? You know, this guy is just unstoppable as he continues the pursuit of back-to-back golden boots and an Ivan Toney 40-goal season. So good they named him twice. The kid from Cameroon, Samuel Bell wins it for us at the very death. So 1 of the final score there away at Old Trafford, and yeah, basically a very single win now. I keep on thinking, if the teams below us, Chelsea, Liverpool and Spurs, can't match our results, surely it's just a matter of time, right, before we'll be celebrating our first ever Premier League title. We know it's practically in the bag, but one thing I haven't really talked about this season a lot is the fact that there's a genuine chance we could win the treble. Yes, we're into the FA Cup quarter-final, and for our second game of today's episode, we take on Wolves away from home at Molineux in the last day of our FA Cup after we won it last season in the 5-goal thriller at Wembley against Manchester City. 45 minutes into the game, Adam Idah, who I swear has scored in every single game he started for us this season, continues his pursuit of the golden boot in the FA Cup as he makes it 1-0 and gives us the lead. And then 12 minutes after the restart, a chance to double the lead as he turns provider, as 2 of our new signings turned up in this game to give us the 2 goals that would surely win it for us. Idah to Satona. Lovely through ball by our number 29, and whilst Idah's been our signing this season, there's no doubt about that, Satona has been a very good pickup from Nice in this summer transfer deadline day as well. So Wolves 0, Cork City 2, surely heading through to the FA Cup quarter-finals. However, semi-finals even. However, unfortunately with 11 minutes to go, I did make things a little bit more difficult for myself than they should have been. Whenever I surrender possession towards towards my goal, you know the guilty party. I mean, it's me obviously. What I mean is always Leo Yates that I surrender possession with. The physical beast has never got his footwork sorted. Yeah, I totally cocked up there, my fault. But either way, it didn't matter in the end. We might have lost our clean sheet, but didn't lose the win or progress through to the FA Cup semi-finals, where as you can see, we'll be taking on in the last 4 of our FA Cup. Oh, can you believe it? Bring on Pep Guardiola, baby. It's a repeat of last year's FA Cup final. Yes, Manchester City at Wembley. Chelsea versus Leicester is the other tie there as Tuchel will take on Rodgers as they look for a place in the final. But Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final, they'll be going for revenge. And I'll be honest here, of course, you know, I wanted the Foxes, but really I was excited about the prospect of facing Man City in the FA Cup at Wembley again. Bring them on, baby. Can't wait for it. Final 4, and we'll see if it's just as dramatic as it was in the FA Cup final last season. Still for the third game of today's episode, Paris Saint-Germain away from home, Champions League, round of 16, second leg of the Parc des Princes in France. And heading into the game, of course, after the 1-1 draw at Turner's Cross, we knew tonight we'd have to score a goal, otherwise we'd be going out of the Champions League and our treble dreams would die in the French capital. But just 24 minutes in, well, this guy is unbelievable, man. It's not the kid from Cameroon, but he's the real deal. Eamon Cunningham is just such a big game player. Every time we have a big game, he always turns up and puts in a masterclass with either a goal or an assist. He scores the opening goal again there to give us the lead, but unfortunately the lead did not last long. Yes, a few minutes later, once again, I'm the one that's guilty of a terrible decision, trying to play out from the back with Gabriel Pelletier, gave the ball away, and after a lovely little back heel by Oscar, Mbappe was not going to miss from close range. But at half time, the goal cancelled out in 6 minutes. It was 1-1 on the night, 2-2 over 2 legs, and the tie was completely balanced. So in the second half, it could go either way. And sometimes when the tie is so neatly balanced, both teams have played well. It's not down to a moment of magic, it's down to a little bit of luck. Yes, I'm the first to admit it. Whenever I've got some luck, I'll hold my hands up and accept it. And this season we've got a lot of luck and the FIFA gods have been smiling on us. Samuel Bell gives us our second goal tonight and a crucial away goal, meaning that PSG will need to score 2 more goals if they were to knock us out. And it wasn't just 1 rebound goal, but 2. After Bell's shot was saved by Areola and he turned in the rebound. 6.5 minutes to go. We were looking for the dagger to kill off the contest and progress through to the quarterfinals. Tommy Healy with a lovely bit of skill bamboozles his defender, smacks the ball off the post, but once again, fortune favoured Cork City on the night. The rebound comes straight back to our right winger. He turns it in from close range, and that is that. PSG 1, Cork City 3. Such a tough tie, that one. I knew it was going to be tough, and I've got to be honest here, after the first leg I was thinking, might be going out here, Treble dreams might be dying, but sometimes you just need a little bit of luck, and again, I'm first to admit it. Hold my hands up there. Very, very, very lucky win, but the tie was over, the draw was made. Unfortunately, there was no news article though to find out who we've got in the Champions League quarter-final. I looked through it, but sadly couldn't find a news article showing the draw there, so I had to get it the old-fashioned way. And for the Champions League quarter-final, Cork City will be taking on Atletico Madrid. How very interesting. Real Madrid versus Liverpool, Juve versus Napoli in an all-Italian affair, and Hertha Berlin versus Barcelona are the other quarter-finals. So Diego Simeone's boys away from home. They won La Liga last season in the game. We'll have the tie next month in the very next episode. The first leg will be the first game, and the very next episode, and sandwiched in between that is Arsenal at home at Turner's Cross as well. So Atletico Madrid in the last state of the Champions League. That's going to be incredibly tough. Obviously, as we know this season in real life, Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea knocked them out, so we'll be aiming to do the same here in the quarterfinals and progress through to the Champions League semi-finals and keep our treble dreams alive as we continue to go for all 3 trophies. It's going to be a tough tie, that one, very even indeed. We've got through PSG, so I think we can get through Simeone's side as well. Still, 4th game of today's episode, Spurs away at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as we continue our crusade for the Premier League title. Very tough first half, couldn't create anything at all, but on the stroke of the hour mark, Samuel Bell gets goal number 28 as he fires us into a lead. And with 11 minutes to go in the game, looking for the second goal that will kill the contest off. Well, Samuel Bell rolled through for goal number 29, but the guy that got the assist, I've talked about it before, man. There's something about playing North London teams this guy just loves. Arsenal and Spurs can't stand facing him. Eamon the real deal. Cunningham, what an assist as he makes it 2-0. And he always seems to get a goal against Spurs or Arsenal as well. That trend continues. 3.5 minutes to go. Bell repays the favour, and Eamon the real deal Cunningham gets his 10th goal in the Premier League this season to wrap up the points. 3-0 with his second goal into 3-0 away at Spurs. Their great second half display, and Cunningham, man, this guy is just ridiculous. But still, look at the league table, 8 games to go, 19 points clear of Liverpool, and as you can see, have the game in hand on them as well. I've got to be honest here, if I choke this away, it's the worst choke of all time, but I think I worked out we only need 2 more wins now to win the title. So I'm feeling very confident indeed of doing that in our final 8 games. As for Samuel Bell's quest for 40 goals, as you can see, he needs 11 in the final 8 Premier League games, and that is doable. That is doable. Now, don't get me wrong, that'll be really tough. He needs to average over 1 per game. That is going to be difficult, but it's definitely doable. If I remember correctly, with Ivan Toney in matchday 38, he needed to score 4 goals on the final day. He had 36 heading into the final game, and I think, if I'm right here, I think I'm right in saying he got them all on the final day to get 40. I think that's right. It might have been 3, but I think it was 4. So there's no reason that Bell can't do that. 11 in 8, that's definitely doable for a striker of his ability, but it is going to be very tough indeed. I can't afford any more blanks with Bell, basically. If I'm going to do it, I need to make sure I score in every single remaining game with him. I mean, obviously, because he needs 11 in 8, but either way, it's going to be tough, but it's still definitely doable. And I love the fact this is what the Premier League's turned into now. Look, he won the title back in like February. Now it's all about whether Bell can get to 40 goals, and I promise, guys, I'm going to do my absolute best to do it. I really want to see someone else join Ivan Toney in that exclusive, as things stand, 40 club. Bell's got the chance. I'll do my very best. Still, looking at the fixture in April, as you can see, that Atletico Madrid tie, we'll see Arsenal sandwiched in between that. We're starting off with the Blades away from home at Bramall Lane, who look as though they're probably going down now. We've got Bournemouth in this run as well, so 2 teams in the bottom 3 right now, so hopefully Bell will score against those guys. And of course, at the end of April as well, we'll have that FA Cup semi-final against Manchester City, which I'm really excited for as our pursuit of the treble continues. And for our final game of today's episode, 5th and final game, Sheffield United away at Bramall Lane. Again, looking likely they're going down to the Championship. Win this game and we'll be 1 win away from being crowned Premier League champions for the first time in the save. So I was going to show no mercy on my former career mode side and make sure we got the win here away at Bramall Lane. 13 minutes in, Troy the boy makes it 1-0 as Cork City take the lead, and there were 22 minutes to go. Well, I said it, he can't afford any more blanks. He only got the 1 chance in the game, but of course City was going to take it. Cunningham rolls through Samuel. Bell with the easy finish. Goal number 30 for Samuel Bell. 10 needed in 7 games. Can he do it? Fingers crossed, touch wood, we can pull it off. But look at the Premier League table on the back of that win there. As you can see, we're 1 win away from winning the Premier League title. 16 points off that 100-point tally which Manchester City had. So I think we can beat that. In fact, we can indeed if we win all remaining 7 games. Cork City have surely won the Premier League. With the Champions League quarter-finals coming against Atletico Madrid, the FA Cup semi-final against Manchester City, the question is, can we also win the other 2 and complete a famous treble as well? With that, we're this episode of Cork to Glory, guys. Big thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it, and if you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode with a chance to win the Premier League title and of course the Champions League quarter-finals against Atletico Madrid. Both legs in the tie in the very next episode as well. Very soon.